What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the TJ-3 show. I got my partner here. He gonna ask me a few questions. Let's get it. Let's get into it.
What's the first thing you think of when you meet a girl?
The first of I think of when I meet a girl. As men, we know what do we look at as men? What do we look at?
The ass.
We look at ass. We like titties. We look at she got a pretty face. If her body is symmetrical, like not hella fat. Basically, as men. If a guy tell you otherwise, he's lying to you. All that personality shit comes after, nigga. It comes after.
Should a man like the girl more in a relationship, or how does that work? Should it be? It's got to be 50-50.
I think the girl has to like the guy more for it to work. Because if the girl likes the guy more, then that'll keep the girl on her toes. There has to be a reason to why the girl likes the guy more. What I mean by that is there's more women than men. At some point, if every man was to pair with a woman, there's to be a lot of women out there. So there's competition, is what I'm saying to you. Especially for the high status guys.
That's a good point. How long would you date a girl before you ask her to marry her?
You got to do at least a 90-day probation.
Absolutely.
You got to do at least a 90-day probation. Nah, I'm just kidding. It depends on if she's giving me everything that I need within a relationship. If she's not being super bitchy, if she's not giving me a headache, she's being like super compliant, she's being cool, agreeable. If that continues on for a prolonged period of time, then yeah, maybe I can consider marrying her. Because it's not a facade. It's not an act. It's not an act. This is really who you are, and this is really who you want to be with, because you're not going to do the things for that person if you don't want to be with them.
When you know, let's see. Let's change it up a little bit. When it comes to music, what do you like more, old school music or new school music?
Me, I'm more of a mix. I will say this. Before, I was old school. That was really all I was really listening to. And that's all I was really trying to get my friend to listen to also. I was on the idea of, let's not forget the old music that made and paved the way for the music that we listen to do right now. I was on that idea. As time goes on, I read 50 Cent book. He said, people who are stuck in the past age prematurely. You dig? Yeah. Who's to say that what's coming out now is not good or as good as what came out before? When I read his book, that opened my mind. Like, hey, I can't be trying to do that, because that gets annoying. That gets annoying. I listen to old school and I listen to new school. There's some new school stuff that I fuck with. The core is the old school, the 90s, because everybody know my favorite artist is Tupac. Everybody know that. That doesn't mean that I can't like what's going on right now.
Nice. Let's see. What should a man get a girl for Valentine's Day? Yeah, and actually I am curious, because I need to know, because I'm bad at gifts.
You just got to figure out what she like, and genuine about it, what she like. Now, I'll say what she like, and then the flowers, and then the chocolates, then the cards on top of that, of what she already like.
That's right.
Then she gonna be really on you. Just find out what she like. She probably like, her hair, makeup. She probably like her favorite book. She probably likes, some gym clothes, new shoes.
I gotta do a little more investigating. You're right.
A little more investigating. Of course, you got to take her out and stuff. Of course, really a lady. Of course, you got to take her out and you got to show out. Of course, but I'm just saying, not going off the typical like chocolates and flowers and stuff. Just figure out what she like and then add that on top of it. That's what I say.
Nice. All right. Let me ask you, what album you listen to without skipping any song?
What album have I listened to without skipping any songs? Well, it would be 2 albums.
Okay.
It would be YG's My Crazy Life. That virtually has no skips. And then All Eyes on Me by Tupac. That has virtually no skips.
I dig. Let's see. If you can choose 5 people you'd like to meet for dinner, dead or alive, what 5 people would that be?
5 people?
Yeah.
Tupac, probably Biggie. I would want to have dinner with Barack Obama. That's 3. I would say that's a tough one. I would say that's a tough one. Yeah, Tupac, Biggie. I'll say Obama. I'll keep those because I want to pick their brain about different stuff. I'm pretty sure everybody would, right?
Absolutely. I would put those 3 on mine too.
That's on the top of my head. Those the 3 that comes to mind. But
it's a tough question.
Yeah. If I think of the other 2, I'll tell you.
No worries.
It's all good. Let's talk about Game 7.
All right.
Everybody was rooting for the OKC Thunder to lose this game. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely was. I wanted the Spurs to really whoop on them, for surely. It's because I fuck with Wembanyama, man. Like, I fuck with him. And like, I wish I was that tall. Like, man, I wish I was that tall, even though I'm already tall, but I wish I was that tall. I fuck with him. I fuck with his game, Me and him probably got similar games.
That's what's up.
I'm a little guy, so I would have to have more handles. But the game was tough, man. That game was tough all the way through. First quarter to second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. That game was tough. That was sticking with him. Had a couple of lead changes, to go off. He did everything he could. SGA did everything he could. He was exhausted by the end of the game. He did everything he could, bro.
It was a good game.
It was a good game, man. It was just his teammates. Chet Holmgren got to step up. I know Jalen Williams, the other J-Dub, I know he was injured. He came back for game 6, but he was injured. He was out for game 7. So talk about all the injuries and all that stuff, but ultimately it was really a good game, like for sure. Like it was really a good classic game 7. It was close.
I haven't seen the Spurs in the end like this, and then in the end.
So
this is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a wild one.
What I'm tripping off of is the Knicks haven't won a championship in 50 years, they said. So I'm excited to see what this game is going to be like. That's in the Knicks.
Generational finals. It's going to be a generational finals.
For sure. What's your favorite basketball team?
I have to say the Lakers because I'm from Los Angeles, but they were eliminated, so we're not talking about them. Good. But anyway,
go Dodgers. Okay.
Yeah, that was a great interview, man. That was a fantastic interview.
Hell yeah, man.
I think all the questions that I wanted to ask you, but if you have any idea of what else if you had any final words you want to give the audience.
All right. Well, my final word that I want to give the audience is read books, don't be left behind, use AI, and be smart. Hold on to your attention span. That's what I would tell people. Don't have a short attention span. If you see a clip and it triggers you, go to that full interview and watch that full interview. And then you'll have the context of what they said in the clip, because clips are designed to trigger you. That's all I'm saying. Go to the full interview and then you'll see the context. And then you'll see why they made that clip that way, is what I'm saying to you.
Absolutely. Well said. That's a fact. It takes a lot of people a long time to learn that.
Hell yeah. It's all good.
Thank you.
We can end it right there, man.
Yes, sir.
TJ-3, I'm out.